Our problem with oversized creatures has come to a head. We have found the perfect place to build your Uncle Minucius's city, but the area is ferociously guarded by a giant malevolent gopher. That fool Hermes was spotted in the area, so I suspect he is to blame for our gopher problem. Luckily, Artemis became very excited when she heard of all the giant creatures here, so maybe she can help us with our trouble. Until we find an effective way of handling our big animal problem, there is nothing for you to do but to continue building up Atlantis into the most glorious city ever.
We now return to Let's Play Poseidon. Alright, so, easy peasy here. We can just go right to townspeople right now for a population of 2,000. Yeah, we'll do that first. Where am I at? Observatory. Observatory goes over here. Probably have to, yep. Gonna have to fill all that in. Okay. A little difficult to find a good spot. And then we need the university. And now it is complete. Okay, so that'll get me there, and we will absolutely have our 2,000 people. So the next is the sanctuary and a working... Oh, that's for Atlantis. So we'll need this museum. We'll wait on that for a moment. So my thinking here is that Artemis will fit right there. She will. I don't have to move that guy. Alright, for now we won't then. Now wait a minute. 20 marble? We do not have 20 marble. Right. Let me see. Is Gades? Gades is now only sympathetic. Well, we could butter them up because I have a crap ton of orichalc that we are not able to sell. Let's see. Sculpture. Yeah, we're going to need some sculpture, so let's turn that back on. Now let's wait until we got the people. Hold on. Okay. Because what we can do is now we can actually just make our own industry over here. It's just, you know, why? So that... where am I at? Okay, let's put it as close as possible. And then, let's see. So the way this works, you know, this is like the stadium where we're going to have to pull people to it. And since I'm going to be building on the ring, I'm going to do like I did last time, where we're just going to have one continuous ring, and they're all going to walk down to the museum here. Which means I have got to make this in such a way well, I should probably just clear that whole thing out. Like that. And that can go right there. So I don't think... Let's see. Are we able to go across this way? Anyhow? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, so not until we get like right up there. Alright. Well, whatever. We'll just put it like right there. Road. So I'm gonna, let's see, we don't have to have... We don't have to have elite housing in this mission, but I want to because we'll need it for next mission. Alright, so that'll go right there. Yeah. We'll wait on that for right now, because I need the people. Okay, what else are we getting ready for? So just for Artemis. Alright, let's get this started. Let's give away a bunch of the orichalc. And we're also going to need, looking ahead, we're going to need a bunch of meat. That's another thing. So let's make ourselves a store yard only for... It doesn't work that way. Never mind. Alright, well, I guess I'll build a temporary storehouse for meat then. I don't particularly want that there. So, we will need... Okay, these guys just haven't wandered around yet. Get some hunting lodges. And we'll be short of people for just a little bit. They will hopefully have that all filled up. Let's see, Atalanta also requires wood. So, oh, okay, well... Yeah, may as well. Wood. We can now empty that. May as well get another timber dude here. And we'll have that sorted. Alright, another thing I want to do. I know I keep pausing and the game just won't go. Let's go there. Let's go there. Because we're going to have a little bit of an issue here where the... close this off first. Where we're going to need to supply wine to our elite housing, and this will make a nice direct route right there. And solves the odd issue. Let's also, since we're creating way too much of this, let's back off on that. Probably just back off on one. Fill it in with olive, and that makes that a little bit more even. Oh, looks like I deleted something. Grateful for the orichalc. You know, I better... Shit, how do we... There. Okay. Now it's a little bit more even. Hopefully these sheep will still behave themselves and not go wandering off that way.
And I will prevent predators from besmirching your city.
Okay, where are you? You are now congenial. Give me marble, please. "45 people are needed. Let's get them down here. Okay, all these houses look good. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to do. Let's do a little bit of a different job here. I don't like that. But that's... Tall obelisk. With... Nope. With a bird bath. So we do a bird bath in the back and a bench up in the front. And we just mirror that. There. Only granted 14. Shoot. Why is that? Did I... Because I had them stop taking it up here. Of course I did. Okay. They're still congenial. That's fine. They only granted 14, and yet we had plenty of room. Guess we didn't have plenty of room because I was a dumb. Okay. Let's grab you. And we'll put that right there. I mean, if I put the front, I don't know, do we want to see the back of the temple the whole time? Whatever. Not optimal, I guess, but it'll work. Okay. So that should get that. I was at least thinking of putting a road here at some point. Maybe we will do that, and then I can move this guy over, but for right now it's not necessary. She should still come and wander over here, so that'll be fine. What do we need next? Okay, we do have the temple guy up there. Let's move him down. We can just put those over here. Soak up a couple.
The ladies love it when I come back from the hunt with fresh meat. I'd like to give you a hearty slap on the back and a firm handshake. This city is awesome.
Ah, shit. Stockpile that, just in case. I don't think they'll wander all the way down there, but just in case. Okay, we got a problem there. So let's grab that and put a happiness monument. There we go. Maxed out. Cool, cool. Okay, what next? 91. We still need more marble. Let's keep begging. Empathetic. Have some orichalc. And we'll just trade. The barter system. What can go wrong with that? 76 people, 110. Okay. Now may be the time. Now may be the time. Let's see. Planks of wood coming in. Planks of meat. Planks of meat. Minusus discovered. Explorers have returned from their exploits and report they have discovered a place called Minusus. What are you guys doing way over here? That's kind of crazy. Okay, we're working on that. We'll have the wood here shortly. Did they grant me my... No, they haven't granted me my request yet. Let's go ahead, get this up so I know where we're at population-wise. Ah, there we go. There's 18. We're gonna need 50 people. Okay. Well, we may need that second housing block. Let's see. So Atalanta requires 8 companies of soldiers, but I think this counts. I think that still works. Oh, are they not getting... What? Oh, I didn't turn that back on. I thought I turned that back on. Okay, we're not going to be selling anymore. Can't afford to do that. In fact, if we could empty this, I would like to move it, since, you know, this whole... So I was saving these for some little 2-buys just in case, but I think we'll have plenty of space for growers and presses and all sorts of shit. So maybe what I'll actually do is I'll move that down here, because that is like right there. That makes far more sense. What do we have? Oh, we have a trading post in Manu. I thought they hadn't grown up yet. So we could start selling wood directly to them. They're a land route. That's good. Although black marble would be worth more. It's one hell of a trek to transport that. And the bronze versus olive oil thing, I don't know, man. Like, again, once it's right there. Okay. So let's, okay. Temporarily, I just want to empty this out. Get. And then, I guess we'll also get that olive oil, just so we can empty that. It's only 2 jugs of olive oil. We could actually afford to just dump it. Yeah, let's actually do that. I don't want this crap. Okay. Go away. We will now move you. That was Ampher. Making sure. Right. Sell the olive oil, and then we can also sell the bronze, which it's going to be a trek, but again, we're not selling that right now. So let's empty that. They're not making sculptures as quickly as I would like, so let's get another sculpture studio. And okay, I may need to leave a little room here. In fact, if I get rid of that one, I'm just looking to see if we could make a little road up in there. Actually, wait. If we do... No, I can't. I can make a loop. I'll be getting rid of that one. Because then I could add more into there. Shit. Alright, hold on. Alright, me and my crippling indecisiveness. Let's just do this now. It'll be painful for now, but it'll be worth it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. That's probably enough. Don't need to send you off. Do the looping trick to make sure he comes back around. And let's get... sculpture. So I actually think Hephaestus doesn't just do the forges. I think he blesses the sculptures too. Oh, fuck. Let's just look this up. No, it's armorers and foundries. He curses sculpture studios. So what we can do here is we can put the sculpture studios along the back and the foundries along the front. Now, I think we've probably got enough. There.
Most favored mortal, fetch me the thing I seek.
I, Artemis, have seen the large and unusual animals that roam your land, and I would love to add them to my extensive big animal collection. Send for the renowned Atalanta to help me corral them, and I'll be extremely grateful. Atalanta's Hall. O great Gaziples, so that the large and unusual animals roaming the countryside can be rounded up, you may now construct Atalanta's Hall and draw the renowned archer to the city. Alright, well, we just happen to have a spot right there. Yep, all we need is the temple. It is going apace. We do need more marble. Gades is philanthropic. As long as we can just keep pushing that out, will remain. It will be a good thing. Okay, 23 people.
This city is in a class all by itself. It is the finest ever.
Alright. What do we have here? Current exhibit on display for another 60 days. Ambrosia, a wonder substance. Curators are here busy tending the collection and spreading word of their latest finds. I mentioned this before, but again, this little flavor text, they just don't do that in games anymore. Wow, dude, you are...
I'd like to give you a hearty slap on the back and a firm handshake. This city is awesome.
It is a bit of a wait. Alright, 46 slabs of marble. Alright. Well... I mean, I could just buy them. I could just stop being a bitch about it and buy them. Or I could expand to a new area. I'll have to do that anyway. Alright. I'll have to do that anyway, because like I said, I do want at least a couple companies of soldiers for the next mission going in, so I'll go ahead and set up this next housing block. Alright, that should be sufficient. Also a fantastic reason to have Aphrodite up here, because she can actually wander through here and bless something. Maybe she'll make it down here. I don't know, she was screwing around down here earlier. Maybe she'll make it down there. But at least one of these neighborhoods will be blessed. Got a whole 280 people coming in. Okay, we're good on the wood. Happiness monument available. Did somebody... Yes, somebody, Minusus, did indeed buy wood. So let's go ahead and start dumping that. Sell. Oh, because they're taking it down here. Alright, let's not sell it yet then. We don't... I'm a little ahead of myself. That's fine. Nobody takes wine. Oh, unfortunate. 44 slabs. Right. The meat. Why? How do we have 47 meat? Oh, damn it. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's fine. As long as it's being used, I guess. Now, another thing to do might also be building up triremes. I don't think we're going to get that many people, but maybe we will. Well, maybe. Maybe. Gades needs sculptures. Gades needs sculptures. And that's a lot of sculptures, too, damn it. Before they get pissed off at me, let's ask for more marble. Oh, I can't. No surplus of marble. I've drained them dry. Alright, it's time to come over here and set this up. Now, I would like to kind of look ahead of time where I could make a loop. Because, alright, God, I know I'm pausing a lot, but I really want to plan this out because it's working. It's working to have a good plan. Alright, that'll be a good loop there. A couple loops. In fact, let's go ahead and grab... I mean, I guess it should be. That way he'll just make it easier. Every time. Marble. Make sure we're all cleared out here. Let's get some masonries. Alright. Start making our own. That will suffice. Alright, what can we do up here? We're out of people, so let's get the next batch going. Food. Let's see, what do we have now? Sundials, gardens, obelisk, bird bath, dolphins, the spring, that's a 3x. Topiaries are also 3x, so now we got all kinds of options for that. That's cool. Let's put a sundial in the middle. Sculpture is ready. Dispatch now. Go into here, and now we don't need to be stockpiling that. So we are filling this in now with meat, so now we need to stop stockpiling it, because otherwise that's just filling in spaces they're not going to be using. Did I... Oh, right. Gades didn't have enough. We could be buying it, but again, we don't need to do that. Let's empty that. You. Back to what I was doing here. Oh. Forgot with my new plan that gets 38 people in here. If I optimized, well, this one more, I could probably fit a full 40 in there. This is the best I've come up with for now. Be a shell garden. Both. And we'll park. Now that we're doing that, we can grab this. I guess it doesn't matter because the bibliothèque does its own thing. But with the bibliothèque here, they'll go this way to the library. And what I'm hoping is that in future, as we have bibliothèques pulling people down into the museums, they're not going to go off this way. I don't know why they would. It's considerably longer to do that. You know, next time I need people, I could probably be pulling them off of that. What are we, just waiting on that? Loads of wood and loads of sculpture. Okay, yeah. Alright, they are just slowly pulling it in. You know what? Let's go ahead and speed it up. Masonry, masonry. Right. Because that will take, what, probably, what does she take? 50? So this probably takes another 50, maybe 60. So we need to be thinking about that. Let's see, what are we doing here? Now we can sell this. I'll definitely have enough. Just waiting on that. I could continue the industry, but again, there's nothing to sell to. Amos? Is that the last one I have? So I could put this, well, it would actually have to be a little bit over. But I could do Uamos, and then we could sell olive oil out of that. Alright. Now, Kitty Corner, I think as long as it's here, once he passes there, that's close enough. So let's try it. I just want to see. And we will sell some olive oil. May as well. I mean, I'm going to have so much damn money at the end of this, none of it matters. Speed this up. Yep. Looks like it does that indeed. Cool. That is absolutely perfect. I'm sure Aphrodite is not well pleased by having all that right outside her temple, but whatever. Okay, 100 people. Again, half of that's going to disappear on me here. As soon as this temple gets built, we'll probably cut back on some of that. Well, I will have a few people here. Okay, we're getting close on that. How are we doing with the sculpture? Okay, can we... Well, sculpture... Sculpture wasn't something I was able to sell to anybody. That's okay, we'll always need to stockpile. We'll have one more temple, and then we'll have the big temple, so all that shit's gotta come up here anyhow. Eventually. Gades is philanthropic. We could beg for something else. We'll hold on to that. We'll always have the option. I could also start trimming back on these guys, actually, since they are just kind of doing nothing for me at the moment. Whatever, we're doing fine. Don't need to rock the boat. Okay, but what I will do, though, is pause again, and, I mean, that's enough people. 50 is probably enough to get one housing block set up, so I will figure it out, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some destination buildings down here, probably, like, food supply and crap up in here, so that they can drag their asses through the neighborhood, and then same situation up here. We're going to have another neighborhood up here, and I'm always going to have to remember that I doubt we'll build way over here, but I'll always have to remember to... Ooh, you know what I should be doing, actually? With, I got frigates. I could be building some frigates. That would eat up a lot of people. In fact, could we get a frigate, like... Well, we could, but I got spaces down here. In fact, like, there's that one right there, and then couple right there, and that's where that'll go. But I could do that instead. We won't have the people once this temple's built. Well, anyway, what I was going to say is I have to remember to have the bibliotheques always go in the clockwise direction so that they're always dragging their curators down to the museum. Anyway, I'm gonna get at least one in here for the next mission. Alright, we'll have to try a few things here. I need to see how far this guy goes. I think he'll make it. If not, we're going to have to do something else in here. Gift of wine. Well, I mean, we don't need that, but I guess we could take it. Oof. Okay. Okay. Well, shit. Alright. Okay. In that case, let's see. May as well just clear this whole damn thing out. We're going to have to. Alright, well, in that case, this guy can now do like that. might want to swap those. So I can fit a bibliotech there, and all this stuff will work. But now I'm thinking if I just put that here, and put a bibliotech here, and have it go as part of this. Well, I got to set up a separate food. Like this is, I think this is still too far. Maybe it's not, but it probably is. Let's go ahead and put a food vendor in, a fleece vendor, an oil vendor. Let's just see how they go get stuff. Decline. I could also be buying the wine now. I may as well. We're making it, so we may as well. Black marble. Ah, that we will postpone. Let's have that down here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, whatever. We will accept the black marble. This is waiting on something. We taking that over? Okay, they will go get it. It's just a really long distance. I guess, though, they don't go through it nearly as much as the regular housing block does, so that's actually fine. They can take a little longer to walk over here. Alright, well, but that... I mean, we'll still need one for these guys, but that does take a little bit of a load off. I'm just concerned about shit like that, where they're wasting time going up here. Wait, did he just bounce up there and then come... Alright, well, as long as this all works, we can go ahead and put... Artist's menagerie is complete. Sanctuary is complete. The goddess of hunters has granted you the use of her fabled Amazon army. Shall also keep an eye on the dangerous wild beasts of the land and hunt them down if they should cause your city harm. Perfect.
I will endow some hunters with my steady aim, and they will bring back an excess of meat.
Meat. We can get rid of those guys. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed to happen. And then, because she will also go off this way, we can also maybe extend it that way. Alright, but we can call Atalanta now. And that means we can empty this. Or it's only got one in there, fine. So that gives me 91. I kind of do want to build up the military a bit, so we could maybe... I did it again. I did it again. Now wait a minute here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We will actually... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2... Okay. Let's go back this way with it. Because what I want to do... What I may need to do, potentially, is put a 3x thing there. And then we can make this work. So what I learned was that you don't actually need to have the infirmaries go by the elite housing. They don't actually require it. It will not give your city perfect hygiene. It'll say near perfect, but you don't need it. Now, I do have a spot for one, so we may still do that. Let's see. I'm gonna need you. So what we're probably going to end up doing... Another reason to have this guy is that we'll probably end up having to close this off. In fact, let's just do that. So we'll put that here. God damn it. Getting really tired of it not doing. Recognizing my clicks. Alright, there. So, a little bit of a waste for this guy to only be watching after that. but if I put that there, or put it here, yeah, put it here, the infirmary there.
Now that Atalanta is here, you have nothing to fear.
I'm sure I can quickly handle any little problem you might have.
This city is as wonderful as a golden apple.
Alright, so all we gotta do now is dispatch her. But again, I want to build this up first. Let's grab a heroic figure. They need to be taught by scientists. So I guess we need to do all scientists. Alright, well, may as well get that started now then. I forgot that's kind of how that works. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, what I hate about that is I'm going to have to block off this whole road. Let's just do that now while I can see it. Or maybe we can actually have the road go that way. I don't know how I'm going to lay this out yet, so let's wait on that. But that'll do that there, and that'll do that there, and now we have Inventor's Workshop there, and I was thinking infirmary here, but it would be better to have the infirmary here so we can block it off. I don't think that's necessary. I think, well, again, are we even going to put that in there? Only if somebody comes in requiring perfect city hygiene, I guess. Otherwise we can just kind of fake that. So then the laboratory will go down here, because that goes to the laboratory. And then the university goes that way. And they will now cross all over the place. And again, should we need that, we now have a space. And I suppose, like, we can just do this. Let's do a topiary? Yeah. That'll work. Then we'll do gardens and whatever. The backside. I want to save some room for those water parks, though. Bird bath. Contain columns. Looks kind of silly just to have that there, so let's give it a bench. Right. So we're not making armor, though I could. 27 people left. I may as well, right? I won't have a thing down here for one. Which is why we need to set this all up. And then the 100 people. Okay, let's let's get a new grouping of people in here. We'll go with the we'll see where that is required of me, actually. Park. And we're probably going to need one here to take care of that little house. So let's just put this here for now, because it's probably going to scream at me. So this is... Fire something. I don't know. It's probably not going to be enough. Do like that, and then do ionic columns. Backside. And I could do the same situation here. I mean, why not? Fine. And then we can always fill in whatever's actually needed. There's no doubt this will not be enough. Gap there. Speed this up. Population milestone. Okay. Well, we know we can put a frigate. It's now a frigate, it's not a trireme. I don't think we need it to go any further. So we'll probably end up getting this... I don't know. I don't know what's going to be here. Trade post, something. But it will go in that direction instead. So we can probably... If it's a trade post, I mean, it's going to go almost all the way there. Employees needed. Well, not for much longer, hopefully. Drag that wood down. The orichalc is going to be a trek. Nobody's moving the orichalc? Armor. Oh. Okay, we do need the armor after all. Oh, we may as well. May as well. Yeah, see, so this is where we're going to have probably the road come in here to a supply specifically for, like, wine and armor. Could we just maybe grab a little bit of armor here for now? Now, was armor something I could sell? Nope. Anyone we need to butter up? They are a little sympathetic. Let's go ahead and... Well, I mean, we're not even making our own... We can make our own everything now, so we don't even need to worry about that. Okay, let's speed this up. I want it just the one... Well, what the hell am I doing? Oh, well, it's already employed. Alright, never mind. I was like, where'd my people go? Let's get some armor down here. Did we have... We do have the tax office. Okay. So everything's hunky-dory. Now, one thing about this that I can do, too, is I can kind of maybe... yeah, I might need to cut a road through here, but we can now get to the inner circle as well. I'm going to have to watch my old series because I remember getting the hippodrome to work. It was a real pain in the ass. So if I watch my old series, I'll already know how to lay it out. And there it is.
There aren't any enemies on our waters right now, but we're ready for them when they do come.
Alright. Well, I'll leave that because we will need them. Now, I mean, I don't remember exactly. We might not even. Actually, they might all be on the continent. I'm not really sure where the next enemies are. But whatever, we have one now anyway, and I would like to have at least 3. Okay, I think... Okay, we maybe need to tone it down on selling the olive oil or produce more. We seem to have a lot of that. So we'll get one more press. And yeah, let's maybe tone that down a little bit. Seem to be selling a little too much. In fact, we really could just turn it off. I mean, I don't particularly need to be selling this. Let's sell it off here. And it is far more important that we have it at home. So... we now have... I mean, this one's not even taking the oil, so it's just like these guys alone are consuming it all. That's kind of a bad deal. Anyway, let's get Atalanta to go dispatch and snare some animals. And if we just go ahead and save... Where are you taking that? And run. So, maybe I'll just plan out.
Thanks to Artemis and Atalanta, our extra-large animal problem is solved. I am happy to say that we did our part in controlling these creatures too. Using orichalc, our scientists devised the most amazing weapon called Atlantean fire. There is nothing more majestic than watching blazing red Atlantean fire fly through the air and hit its target. When Atlantean fire strikes its victim, it adheres to the unsuspecting subject, causing quite a lot of pain. That gopher sure didn't like Atlantean fire much. Can you believe that Orichalc, which decorates pyramids so beautifully, can be transformed by our scientist into a deadly weapon? You should really try it out for yourself. Just build a tower or frigate wharf. Once these buildings have received some Orichalc, the workers there will make Atlantean fire. You'll be thrilled with the result. It seems that several smaller beasts have escaped Artemis and Atalanta's nets and snares. Luckily, our own armies have had little trouble killing these hideous half-man, half-horse creatures.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I did see that my ship had that fire. I just thought that it took a requirement. I thought that was what we needed. We got a lot of bronze still hanging out here, so that's cool. We'll be building up the army or the armor industry as quickly as we can. We'll have Hephaestus next episode, and then I think I'll, like I said, or was going to say, I'll start building up the framework next episode for, well, actually we'll need it. I mean, it'll all be focused on military next episode. Never mind. See you next time.